It turns out we have a spectacularly effective information institution that hasn't been used as widely as it could be, and that's speculative markets. So I would say the main issue with governance is that it has to aggregate two things. It has to combine together the values of all the people that it deals with, and it has to combine the information of all the things they know. And it needs to then combine those values and information to make decisions that reflect the value and information of all those participants. That's what governance needs to do. So it turns out we have a spectacularly effective information institution that hasn't been used as widely as it could be, and that's speculative markets. And so my proposed form of government highlights and makes central speculative markets in the process. It doesn't necessarily improve our ability to aggregate values. So I'm only improving the information part, not the value part. And that means we could go wrong with the value part. But the information part's pretty big and important. So let me describe a concrete example, which is, and now let's imagine a decision a business venture needs to make. Probably the most consequential decision businesses make is whether to keep or get rid of their current CEO. Now, if there's anybody that's important in a company, it's the CEO. And they maybe stay on average for 10 years. So on average, every 10 years, you replace the CEO. So the question is, this year or this quarter, should we keep the CEO or not? So now we have a discrete decision, keep CEO, not keep CEO. And then we have an outcome measure, stock price. And that's the structure that I'm going to improve. But it turns out we actually have a straightforward way to do that. It's called a called off trade. You make a trade for stock for cash, but the trade is undone if a condition isn't met. And the price that people will trade at will reflect a conditional expected value. So this is directly what we wanted. We want a conditional expected value for the company if we keep the CEO versus not. So we just make one stock price where the trades are called off if the CEO leaves, and another where the trades are called off if the CEO stays. Now we've got two different prices. We can compare them, and that gives us our decision advice. We just go whichever has the higher stock price. That is Futarchy, or as I call decision markets, or apparently I called them policy markets even earlier. That's this idea of governance with speculative markets.